So we were rehearsing in the church up the street, and this was going to be the building we were going to perform in. They were racing against the clock to get it finished before our opening night. I ended up becoming the stage manager. I gave up my role in the show to be the stage manager. I had never stage managed before, but they needed somebody, and so they had some people, the production managers, who mentored me through the whole process, and I stage managed the show in this building. So
that was your first stage managing?
First stage management job, and it was the first show that was ever produced in this building. It's through Valley Youth Theater that I met David and started working with the Black Theater Troupe. Yeah, so now you'll see that they do lots of shows all the time. Emma Stone is on the front because Emma Stone has come through these doors. I actually was in a show with her, and also with Jordan Sparks, and so many other wonderful, amazing people, Max Crum, Charity Dawson, all of these people who are off doing great things. But then there's some people who are still around, like me and Tyler Service, who's a police officer in Chandler now. And so we have a very strong and proud alumni for being our little Valley Youth Theater kids. Barrett College area, and that's where Mathew Sandoval's office is in here.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Dr. Mathew Sandoval.
Yes, what do you do here?
I'm a professor at Barrett Honors College, which is right here, the downtown campus.
And what is it?
Barrett Honors College, oh my God, you're going to ask me to actually like give the pitch for the college.
Sure.
We pride ourselves on being a small liberal arts college within the broader ASU context.
Cool.
Yeah.
So honors college, what does it mean, like age-wise, or?
So we have students who come in, basically high achieving, high ability students coming in from high school, or transfer students, trying to give them background in arts and humanities regardless of whatever they're studying. At the downtown campus, it's basically professional programs, so nurses, journalism students, public policy, social workers, et cetera, et cetera. So those are the kinds of students that we work with. So whatever they're majoring in, we're trying to give them an arts and humanities background and experience in order to keep all of that in mind as they go on to do whatever they do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And where do they come from?
From all over. I mean, because it's ASU, it's still primarily a lot of local students, I would say, and if not local, definitely from the western United States, so California, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Colorado, etc. Yeah, that's basically our student body, but the journalism school is a nationally renowned school, so that's a college that actually brings in students from all over the United States and internationally, actually. So I'm inviting you into my upper division seminar, which is a class called Race and Performance. So it's really a way for us to think about race as a kind of performance or as a set of embodied behaviors, but also looking at race on the stage, whether it's in dance, theater, solo performance, et cetera, et cetera. So we've covered a gamut of stuff this semester. We started with Christina Wong's one-woman show. We worked our way through Hamilton. We had Keith Wallace, The Bitter Game. We looked at some work by Guillermo Gomez Pena. We've read just a variety of articles about race and performance, and then, capping it off with this amazing show called One Drop of Love, which I heard was good, so I was like, yeah, we should probably end on that. So that's that's the context of the class. So it's small. It's like 15 students. It's like a real close-knit seminar with students who are not in the arts and performance field per se, but who have a general interest, I would say.
So I've been looking through what my network looks like essentially in organizing, and I have a lot of folks nationally, but I know that both the things that they work on and the way they work on them is super different. So I kind of wanted to do a project showcasing maybe 3 to 4 different places and seeing what they organize around and how they do that. So I have someone in Alabama, for example, he does mostly work around taxes and how low-income folks work within the system with that. So he works with Alabama Appleseed, and I wanted to talk to him and see if there's any way that I could he already said that he'd be cool to let me stay with him for a couple of days and everything to talk to people that he works with and people that take part in these programs that they do, so that I could kind of see what they organize around and how they do that. But I'd like to do that with a couple of other places.
The other thing that I was thinking about that's kind of tied to immigration would be refugee work.
Okay.
And so there's some different orgs that are doing some really great stuff around refugee work. And I don't know if you've seen the signs, but they have the pop-up centers where they're working with refugee women to sell their own products. And so they have that. So that's a way of community organizing too. And if you need connections to that community, Barbara Klimek in the School of Social Work is over the Office of Global Studies or something like that.
Okay.
And so she has a lot of connections to that refugee population. We actually have a whole class on immigration and refugees. And so there's a whole student org that's starting up around supporting what's happening in the community around that. So you could probably talk to them too. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.